Mm, 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 mm. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, so if people are joining us, welcome on YouTube. Hang out. I'm really good at trading, and everybody really loves one another in this place, so I think you should have a good time. Hopefully, if you don't have a good time, I don't know. Catch me next week. Okay, cool. Let's share the screen. Good morning to everybody. Let's rock out and have a good time. The goal today is going to make a like $1,000 before the day's over. And I'll start kind of writing here. We already did questions, so everybody's got the answers that they need. Just one more check. No questions before we go. Okay, off we go into the markets. Today is a trade room, and it is January 19th. Looking for what's going on in the markets. The first thing we'll check is the 30-year Treasury bonds, the CB. I'm looking at the way that we rejected above at January 26th. Buyers go coasting up there, and before you know it, somebody pushes them back into the fray, which is cool. I'm watching prices like 115.14. I think I also have my eye on things like 115.01 and maybe even the 114.23s. I think these prices, the latter, should kind of help push things back up. Those are the prices that I'm watching, looking for things that kind of rise. Here we are on the 4-hour chart, same instrument, just a smaller window of time per candle. And it's pretty easy to see that up should be the way. It's a little bit dramatic, I ain't gonna front. 1431, what are you? 1431. So I guess I'm looking out for these 1431s and just above them at the 115.02s. I'll watch both of these. I think they're both very much worth watching. And hopefully this provides some midday downside force, I think is worth it. Some midday downside force would be pretty good. I think we might be looking at a easy little battle between the 114.23-ish, 22 area, and maybe this 114.31 up here. We'll see what the opening gambit was. And I think that'll give us a lot of, I guess, color about uh, how things will go. Here we are on the 60-minute chart. This is where I typically try and look for great prices that we'll be interested in. And just right off the rip, I'm looking at sells and buys. So I like to kind of alert myself to prices that are of interest. Order submitted. By placing sim sells and buys there. That's what I'll do. It allows me to hear what's going on in the market. No matter where I am, I can kind of, oh man, I hear something. What just happened? So I'll place some orders at prices that are interesting to me. These prices, in my opinion, they have the probability to turn the market when touched. So, buying things like 114.24 seems fair. I like buying something like a 114.28, even though it's a little soft. Order submitted. The 24s are cool. If I was being like right on, I'll be 114.19. There's something at 18 as well. But I'll kind of bracket it this way. Order submitted. So as high as 19, as low as 17 on that area. Then you got 114.13 right on the nose. I buy that. And what are you doing? Tell me, what are you doing down there on this chart? Why are you blue in this space? Remove. Yeah, you shouldn't be there, sir. Appreciate you. 60s forward. Spread that out so I can see something, please. If you do go down, which I really doubt, I don't think that down's the way today. Let me mark some places that I'm interested in, and then we'll go from there. All right, if I had to buy some other stuff low, order submitted. But I don't think I will. I don't perceive that we'll be down here. Order submitted. There's no foreseeable reason why, but here. Order submitted. I think these are the buys and sells for today. I don't think we go much higher, much lower than this while we're together. If there was anything I'd be looking for was who's gonna win? Will it be maybe slightly above here in the 31 stuff, and these sellers are able to kind of keep the market down? Or will it be kind of like this lower range stuff? I think the 20s and I think 20s all the way, maybe even down to 17. Will they do it? I think both of those are viable places to participate in either direction. Looking at the open is kind of funky. We got market open at 114.31 plus or minus 16 will get you to 15 above and 15 below. And you really haven't seen anything since they opened. 15 get you up there. That's pretty cool. Get you above. Show me this. Okay, sell then. If I had to lean in any particular direction, I'd be leaning in the direction of the seller. That sell will be from 114.31 or maybe 115 or so, but I'd be looking for that sell to kind of work. So if they get a little higher, it doesn't really mean that they're going to buy. For you to believe in the buy, we have to kind of be above 115.03. And I'm not sure we're going to just do all that at once. Okay. Any questions on the bonds before we move on? Any of them? All right. Off we go. Where y'all want to go next? Order filled. Showtime.
Go.
And ain't no time like showtime. So these fools caught fire some kind of way. Yeah, last time I was in the market, I was marking stuff down here. Y'all see that? I have no lines up here, not one. Okay. All right. So, okay, cool. You're off the chart. Very good. Proud of you. Oh, okay. When was I had to play on, what did I play on Tuesday? Yeah, because Pat played on Monday. All right. Is there anything below the open? Is the open the same as the low? 54.9, low 54.9 point. Oh, is it the same? 9.4. So it got just slightly lower,
Below, slightly below it.
like a little thing there. Weirdo. Weirdo. 28s are in. They're soft. If you take these 28s, I think they can leak a little bit lower. They're going to be soft. You want them to kind of push legally that you have to put it there. But they've been below that price before. So it's not like, oh, this is a price that no one can get below. I don't think they have that to say. Okay, let's check it out. If you have any questions while I'm kind of talking and breaking down the market, please feel free to ask, especially if it's about an instrument that you're interested in or something that you might be trading today. I'll give
Just a
you
comment
away.
about gold just doing its thing. I have friends in Cambodia asking, is the USD crashing? Should we buy gold? Like actual gold. I'm like, you guys, so what's so funny is the sentiment, like the news sentiment, the zeitgeist is the world is going to hell. Let's buy gold. And I'm like, that
Hmm.
explains. I'm like, don't freak out. Everything's okay. But it did give me a window kind of into the soul, the market soul right now. It's wild, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
wild.
yeah. Everyone is. I don't know. I think I'm changing the way I price it. You know how we used to measure everything by the dollar?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the dollar to me is no longer the ruler by which we measure. I think gold is, and that's really what's happening for me. If you get this kind of wide scale adoption of it being a store of wealth and a way to hold on to value, you see what I'm saying? If you know, if that's it, then cool. The only problem with it is that it's not a means of transfer. So no one has made, no company has made, store your gold with us. We'll give you a gold debit card so you can swipe for the value of your gold every day. And every day we'll either chip away some in your account and put it in someone else's. Like we haven't done that. We need um, I think somebody who comes out with like a gold-backed bank or something like that, or some sort of product that allows the value of gold to work as a means of transfer, then you'll see further adoption. But it's definitely like everybody's yelling and screaming right now. It is the store of wealth. We do not trust the dollar. That's happening. That's
Right. Yeah.
clear. So loud and clear.
Excuse me, big brother.
Listen,
Um, no, I was just gonna just interject there too. You know, part of what's going on is Russia is buying. They started buying up gold. They used to do it covertly. Now they're just doing it in open. They're trying to do that because they're trying to get folks to start to buy their dollar. So they're trying to undermine the U.S. dollar. Problem is, obviously, U.S. still has the most gold out of anybody, like more than double the next closest competitor, which is China. But that's what's really going on. They're trying to destabilize the dollar, and the U.S. is trying to respond to it, but we'll see. So that's part of this little game that's going on right now, but it's working
I think I definitely agree. I think US destabilized their own dollar.
for sure.
That's true. Yeah.
So
It's
that,
true.
right. If it's to go, like, if it's working, why fix it? You know what I'm saying? That whole like, and I don't think it's anybody's fault that's doing anything now, but the dollar is on the gold standard, bro. Just keep it right there. It's all right if Whoppers cost 35 cents. Just leave it right there. Just let it be what it is. Oh no, we can't do that. It should be a currency. All right. Think we're suffering right now because of some of the decisions of our fathers. Things that I would buy and sell over here. I think to speak to your point, Greg, it's such a good one. You know, people don't just have wars with guns and knives anymore. Order submitted. They manipulate theirs and other currencies, trying to knock one another off the money hill. Order submitted. Because man, oh man, we've had in our lifetime some scary stuff happen with money. Order submitted. Order submitted. You settling order submitted. Oil purchases and other currencies. That's happened in our life. Uh, order submitted. What else did they do? The bank run, Silicon Valley. I'd never seen one of those before. That was pretty scary. Order submitted. Order submitted. This is gold. This is what I got. I think they're buying 5504. They're selling 5623.9. The real game is being played the first candle of today, which is down at 54.50 and up at the high. And if anyone, in my opinion, anybody's going to do anything there, I can do something with that. I'm watching really two candles. I'm watching the 1800 candle Central Standard, and I'm watching the 3 a.m. Central Standard. I'm watching both of them. And I'm looking for kind of repetitive action. That like run at the end of the session yesterday into the evening, that's crazy. They just let them get away with it. This is, they were working all day, and then just at the end of the day, they let them get away with it and off they go. So if we end up in traffic kind of today, because I'm looking, that feels like it's the flavor this week. You kind of work all day to hold them down, and then, at the end of the day, they run away. And you work all day to hold them down again, and at the end of the day, they run away with it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we were kind of holding on in the area today, just kind of buying and staying inside, and then watch for the end of the day to see if they go on another run. And that would be kind of like breaking the high and making another move. I'm hoping that because of the lack of health with which they are moving in the evenings, someone decides that they don't want to buy so high, that they'll rather, buy it a little bit lower. I love the rejection that I see off the first candle of the evening, the 1800. I really do like that. Sellers finally saying something like, "Hey, we don't want to continue with this foolishness," is helpful. So uh, we'll see. We'll see. It's funny up there though. Gold people who you're trading gold, you get it turning green, you start trailing it pretty quick. I would say use the two contract technique that I taught everybody a little while ago, and you'll be good to go. I need to choose a direction. Hey, Jay, if you were fighting for any team, which team would you fight for? The 28s are soft. I got them long. Mid-time frame said we should sell the bonds. If I had to join anybody's team on gold right now, I would join the buyers.
Order filled.
Okay, any questions on gold before we keep going? Mic check 1, 2. All right. Like when I'm doing a breakdown, are you guys already trading, or are you kind of just waiting until I talk about your instrument? Like, what's really the flavor? What's the
I'm waiting.
Waiting for my
waiting.
instrument.
Listening and marking levels.
Yeah,
Taking notes.
put in the things
Waiting,
that I
marking
know I
my
want to take.
Filled.
marking my charts, and so see I can see that where you're coming in as well. I'm
Okay.
aligned.
That's
I
what's
had
up.
a question.
What's up with it?
Uh, so I was just wondering, like, how exactly you know where to put the lines? Is that just like the highs and lows of the candles?
No, not really. It's just like I had this method of trading called inventory as a voting system. And the lines are kind of drawn using a very simple and easy rubric. And like it's just my way of finding the prices that matter the most. When you're on a chart like this, can I say John? That's what people call you.
Yeah, so they call me Jay, but yeah, it's
They
fine. You
call
can
you
call me
Jay, they
John.
call me Jay too. So so like when I'm looking at a market, the way it works for me, hold on, my wife texted me, make sure she good. If ever you run kind of courses, want to make sure because I approve not should be let's take
Order filled.
hopefully that's more the downside, or thought it could go a little bit deeper. Yeah. I tell you, 28s were soft. When they start playing with these 23s and 24s, that's kind of when things get real. You got to see who they are down here. Okay, so Jay, when you on the market, like imagine this is the vibes when you're in the market, right? So you got this area over here. It's just like think of it like a ladder. And that's really what they used to have. Like if you ever think about like trading, it was a ladder first before it was ever like candlesticks, at least for us. And you have these prices. Don't mind my lines, I just can't draw. You know what I'm saying? My brother got that skill. I didn't get that skill. Funny thing is, it skipped me and my wife, and my daughter had it. Believe it or not, my daughter can draw. She's pretty good. So say you got these prices, right? And you know, it's like 1, 2. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. You with me? Okay, I'm not leaving you or nothing like that. Let me see if I can freehand. There we go. You got 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, right? If you're surrounded by options on what to do at what price, what makes you choose one or the other? That's really what, you know what I'm saying, trading is kind of like about, for me at least. You know what I'm saying? I love Terrence. Terrence, like, let me zoom in on this. I appreciate you, bro. You know, so no, you good, you good. I think the biggest thing that I'm finding in my career right now is how do I simplify where to do anything? Because I think knowledge is difficult to understand, but wisdom is simple. I think you go to college to get knowledge. I think you go to your grandma's house to get wisdom. I think knowledge takes a semester and wisdom takes a conversation. So how can I find, like, where should I buy if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7? Where should I sell if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7? So what inventory as a voting system allows me to do is kind of look at the market and by simple rule decide, okay, seller should be here, buyer should be here, and I'm done with it. Makes it really, really systematic, really simple. So I follow those rules, and in turn, I think the rules are really, really good for me. And they're pretty good for other people. If it's anybody else that the rules of inventory are good for, you can put a one in the chat box and say inventory is good. But
Inventory is great.
what it allows me to do is like,
Inventory is good.
I'll say,
Great.
oh, buy 28 because legally you have to, but I don't think 28s are really that good. They won't find any really support till you get to down to 24s and 23s. So you see how 28s price came through the 28s, touched 24, 23, and now it's back up. It allows you to be very precise about what to get out of the market. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
For sure, for sure. That's all it is. You know, if we go into the supermarket, we're not going for all of the food. We're going for the food we want to eat. So inventory as a voting system kind of cuts out the noise in the market and says, okay, that, and that, instead of all 100 other prices that are there. No, we only care about this, that, and that. Those are the only things that matter today, you know? Let's see. 1440. This is the ES. Is ES cool to go to next? Or y'all want to go to NASDAQ? That's cool.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, cool.
Okay, fully loaded. Yes.
What is the ES?
The ES is the S&P 500.
Oh, okay. SP 500.
Yeah, S&P 500. Right now, this is the daily chart of the S&P 500 futures. And let's see what they're talking about. I haven't been over here in a while. We haven't had to look up this high in a while. Yesterday must have been very exciting. Everybody, we spent a little bit of time in the clouds before we got pushed back down. And it's weird because, man, oh man, today looks like quite the rejection and people trying to go the other way. So let's see how this goes. If I'm watching anything on a daily chart, the prices that matter to me are maybe 72, 69, 72. I watch 7006, 7017, and I think 35. They all have my attention. 4-hour chart. Not too crazy over here. I think they should have done a better job yesterday. If they would have gotten a little bit lower, man, 69, 77. I really wish they would have come to 72 in that situation. That would have been better. Hmm. Okay. On the 4-hour chart, the things that matter to me are here. You're not going to overthink it. 43, and that's 70, 43, 70, 25. Yesterday's market low, the 69.76. Nothing else. I'm like D'Angelo. Cause nothing it don't matter. Don't nothing matter. Nothing else in there at all. None of it. To me, I think, they ran into a space where everybody's really got to write the price and they getting chopped up real good for it, in my opinion. They're getting chopped up pretty good. So that's good. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's move on to the 60s. This looks better. This looks better. Okay, you could kind of see here at least, it's a little cleaner to kind of like observe, you know. Nope. There's no running when it's your turn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Call me crazy, but I think I found the love of my life. That's right. Mm, 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 mm. I feel that fire. Do, 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 let it burn. Do, 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 do. When it's your turn, call me crazy, but I think I found a love. Do, 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 do.
So you're placing the lines where you think you might buy or sell, basically.
Yup.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when the market get to going and I get serious, I don't want to have to think.
Yeah.
It could be a very crazy place full of a lot of different kinds of pressure. And it kind of plays on your decision making. If I'm not sure if you like new to the market or whatever, or been trading for a while, or you kind of getting into it, but
Yeah, I'm pretty new.
it can play on your senses a little bit, So I kind of try and have a plan before things get, too crazy, or I try and trade, because I want to make, well-rounded decisions, really good, well-rounded decisions.
Order submitted.
And if you don't really
Order submitted.
kind of do your prep work, it's almost like just doing a surgery with no x-rays. You know what I'm saying?
Order submitted.
You kind of want to really visualize what you're going to do. Make sure you have a plan.
Order
Make
submitted.
sure you go through the plan properly, before you start just cutting, or else you can end up losing the patient. And
Submitted.
similarly in trading, it's like you can just lose the account.
Order submitted.
People get really excited to trade because they get money, they put it in their brokerage account.
Order submitted.
And before you know it, it takes 5 minutes and they sitting up there. What happened? Where's the money? And it's all gone. It's like, nah, we can't do that. We have to really take our time and
Order submitted.
be deliberate and make good decisions.
Order submitted.
Make some good decisions. If not, we'll suffer the consequences. And that's not good. I do not want to suffer the consequences. Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, 87s. Yeah, y'all left me right there. I hate y'all for that. I remember that day, 87. Come on, get you. All right, this is what I think about the ES. To me, it looks better. It looks more down. I'm probably not convinced of bullish activity until we're well above 29 and 35. It looks more down than up. I'm interested to see kind of what they're willing to do around this 70-21 spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested kind of on how they're going to play this. But structurally, you can definitely see a deceleration. If you look from like January 25th and just the velocity of buying that was happening then versus the kind of velocity of what's happening now, you can see we're kind of flattening things out. Not as much buying pressure when we get to the top. Sellers are a little bit angry up here, of course. The 35s and 42s are pushing back. We got some 29s today as a high. Want to see if they want to, get anything higher than that, but we'll see. Any questions about the ES? Okay, I'll say y'all trade it. If you have questions, be careful. What are you doing? Still waffling. This is good. Waffling around is good. That's what I want you to do. I don't think you just should be doing anything else. I'm gonna do this right here. I don't have space for one more. Give me one more, jerk. I need something. Can I do this thing?
Order submitted.
Yeah, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. I want to feel that. Show me 55, and then let's really play, man. And these 5-minute candles are kind of out of control. 71 to 59. These are some pretty big 5-minute candles today. All right. So if you're normally like a regular 5-minute trader, these candles are pretty big. You know what I'm saying? Candles going from 26 to 05. Even the small ones are 10 points, 49 to 40. If you're, gold, you don't see $1,000 candles too much. You know what I'm saying? You might want to check a 1 minute if you normally trade gold. Gold shouldn't be every candle is $1,000. 18 to it's getting kind of crazy. Y'all be careful, okay? Trading gold can get a little.
That's not the same thing.
It's a lot. It's a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot. It's moving. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the size of these candles, it's pretty big. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty big moves. Pretty big moves. Like look at a normal hour over here, and now look at these hours. They're stretching. You see what I'm saying? Let's be careful. You get inside of a 5-minute chart and you think it's the same little 5 or 7 points or $400, $500 moves per 5-minute candle. And you're seeing, man, $1,700 on a candle, $1,300 on one candle. It can be devastating if you're on the wrong side. So watch your time frames. If I had to be anything today on the ES, in the short frame, I'd be a buyer, but today I'd be a seller.
Order filled.
Like I think this should turn red first, but after that, I'll be good. Anybody trade the NASDAQ?
Yes.
Hey, what's up? If you're on YouTube and you watching, I appreciate it. All 24 y'all. Y'all mean
Yeah, for
something to
sure.
me. Y'all mean something. Hey, y'all say hi to the 24 people watching. Everybody unmute your mic, say hi to YouTube. Say, hey, YouTube.
What's up,
Hey,
YouTube?
guys.
YouTube.
Hey, Paul.
Hang
What's
out.
going on,
Hang
YouTube?
out. Hang out.
Welcome.
YouTube.
There you
Welcome,
go.
welcome.
You know what I'm saying? Love to you.
Up to 26.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the 26 folks, man. I used to do it by myself. Now it's 26 people watching me do it. Okay. I like this candle. This
Order
candle,
filled.
this candle tells me it does not want to go down. It tells me that it wants to go up. Okay, we made it up to the next one. I'm looking for some sellers to kind of maybe show up here. They'll be soft, but pliable. I'm gonna do this.
Order filled.
Join the team again, and I believe that in the interim, maybe this candle will turn red a bit. We have to know in another minute and 32. Dailies look good over here. Dun, 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 dun. What's up, Pat? Oh, ready or not, oh, I'll give you everything. 261.29, 263.71. Got my eye on the dailies. On the 4-hour. Let it burn. 262.96. Ain't no running when it's your turn. Call me crazy, but I think I found the love of my life. That's right. Y'all heard
Gold
about
is rising fast.
Yes, it is. I mean, nice and fast both ways, brother. So you make sure you get on the right side of it, you understand? When I see something going faster than before, I don't like it more. I'm way. Did you hear from David yet? I've got doctor appointment 8:45. Let me see. Did he hit me? Did he hit me? Did he hit me? No, no, I haven't. Was he set to call? 4 hour 260, 296, 263, 49. I like to play inside today, honestly. Either inside or fall. I don't think I really want this thing kind of going up much more. I really don't. I really wanted to chill. To the downside, I'm watching 261.12 maybe and something around, were you? 260.58.75. Feel that fire, let it burn. Come on, Bonds, you gotta wake up too. You can't just sit on these 23s all day. Watch gold, long 55.26, but it could bleed. I'm looking for it to come down, maybe even as low as 55.44, and it's gonna be choppy up here. Watch it at 73. That's kind of where the problems will start. I think it's as low as 67, 73-ish. You know what I'm saying? Watch it. You're going to want to see some buying pressure at 55.60.4 if you're still long. It could come down a little bit lower. I don't want it any lower than 55.54.1. Wake up, Bonds. You're going to have to play the game if you're going to play them to the upside. You're going to play them from here. All right. Da, 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 da. How did you look on the fives again, homeboy? All right. Cool. That's cool. Anybody got long 55, 61-ish, 0.1, 0.2? I think I said it. Anybody? Okay, then.
Yeah.
Good. Hey, you're not looking for a whole lot. You're looking for 67, maybe 73. You're not looking for a whole lot.
I was short down to it, Jay.
Nothing wrong with that. An easy 700. We're just gonna put it in our pocket and keep moving. Let these other suckers get mad about it. I think people get too invested in economics. Way too invested. They gotta realize, man. It's all a game anyway. Buys and sells look like this for me.
Order submitted.
I like this and I like this.
Order submitted.
And I like this.
Order submitted.
If you visiting for the first time, like you've never been to the trade room before, you know what I'm saying? I want to say welcome.
Order
Thank
submitted.
you so much for coming and hanging out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you clicked the link, got an email, whatever, but I appreciate you hanging out.
Order submitted.
We've been doing this every day while you've been gone. For real. Like on Tuesday, I know it was like 7 grand we call in the market. And we've been doing that every day. People passing combines, getting to the money. So I'm glad you know what I'm saying, you decided to join. It makes me very, very happy, you know.
Order submitted.
In these very weird economic times,
Order submitted.
I believe that trading is a great skill for people to have.
Submitted.
I don't believe trading is a thing. I think it's the thing that gets you to the thing you want to do in your life.
Order submitted.
I consider it like being able to cut hair in college or being able to braid in college. You know, you're really in college because you're trying to get your degree. But if you know how to cut hair, you're gonna make an extra $200-300 a week. So you might as well make that $1,200 a month while you're on your way to your degree. You know, it's a thing that kind of makes the economics of your life much easier to pick up an extra $5,000-10,000 a month. And if you get pretty good and you start knowing how to swing these candles for real, how to get to them, you know, students of mine, they putting away 70-80 grand a month extra. I'm not saying that's for everybody, but it's definitely for some of these folks, you know, it's definitely for some of them. So, welcome. I appreciate you hanging out for a little while. Um, told you this could come down a little bit lower on gold. This is what I'm thinking for NASDAQ. I know I keep checking back a lot, but as I trade, as I get more information, I keep looking back to see if what I'm seeing, if the other markets are corroborating the story that I'm trying to put together for myself. So the NASDAQ feels good to me. I told you it feels like more down than up on the indexes. I think that it's more of a selling posture, selling situation. The top of this hour, they've decided to make down their first move, which is cool with me. I think they can hit pay dirt somewhere around 261.25 to begin and no lower than 260.88 before the buyers have something to say about it. And if we get lower than the 260.88s, I believe all is lost and we'll have at least an afternoon and a day, maybe a day and a half or so until we can find our way down, in my opinion, to what could be 258.43 or lower. You know what I'm saying? So where they're playing right now is a good little puddle. You know, the sellers can kind of get some work off. But, you know, if the buyers relinquish this kind of area, this 261.25 down to 260.86, if they relinquish that, things can get serious to the downside. Same thing that I was looking at on the ES, to be very honest. I was looking at this kind of like, what is the point of no return for the buyers? If they let us through, in my opinion, 70.09, then I think we can start really getting down because the high time frames are ready. And I would say the mid time frames are kind of getting in position. So to me, it looks like, you know, down wouldn't be a bad choice. I am waiting for the bonds to wake up and say something. They haven't, and I want them to. Be really, really nice if they did. And yeah, that's it. Any questions on the NASDAQ? Any of this stuff? All right, cool, man. Cool. It's 15 past the hour. I typically do not take a trade between now and the bell ringing. That's because it's a really weird time in the market. It's my time to also kind of rest my eyes. If I've been looking at charts for the last 35, 45 minutes, it's good to kind of take your eyes and take them away. While we're doing that, it's a couple of announcements. Couple of announcements. The first announcement is inventories of voting system cohort 13. Folks have been asking me, hey, Jay, if there's 13 information, there is 13 information. You can join inventories of voting system cohort 13 immediately right now. Let me see if I can grab a link for you guys. I'll give you everything and more. Ready or not. I'll give you. That song is good. I need to like see what's up. It is Jada Trader. Cares.com/IABS dash Cobra. Think that's it? Okay, no. So I don't have a good memory. Whatever. I'll go get it from here. It's fine. Let me grab that link for you guys and then I'll share it. Okay, here you go. Inventories of voting system cohort 13. Man, I don't think that you want to miss it. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm gonna be very honest with you. If you don't know how to trade and you want to learn how to trade, you should join this cohort. The reason why I think you should join is because like I have a lot of products because you know, like I sell education. This is the only product that no one has asked for a refund for. I have 37,000 students. What happens is, oh Lord, I think I grabbed the wrong page. Where did it go? This should be over here. What happens is we start on February 9th and we work for 2 weeks straight every day and every night for the first week and in the morning on Saturday. Then all morning the second week. You get lifetime access to the material and we go through everything. So your trading techniques, your psychology and mentality, your ability to plan, your ability to see the market and come up with a plan that's suitable for you, risk management, candle reading, the whole bit is going to be a really good time. Um, People say a lot about trading education in the world, like what it is and what it's not. And I get that. I really do believe that where I am in my career right now, and I'm not sure if anybody would say or agree, but I really do believe I'm the best trading coach that's breathing. And I say that with like humility. You know what I'm saying?
Here.
The reason why I say that, thank you, Chris. The reason I say that is because when I get students, like I don't have the biggest marketing budget. In fact, I found out all last year I only spent $14,000 on Facebook ads, like all last year. So I'm not like super visible. You see what I'm saying? I'm not like spending $1 million a month on ads, as some of the people in this space do. Um, But what happens is I get a lot of their students, like after somebody else fails to teach someone what they promised they would teach them, then they end up with me. And then they learn how to trade for real. And they have success. Success like passing combines, getting payouts, learning how to swing, learning how to day trade, understand markets better. Just using what I teach them, which is how markets truly work. You know what I'm saying? How to find where to buy and where to sell, how to know when to get in and when to get out. You know what I'm saying? And you've seen it today, even just on gold, man. We got in on 61 low, took no heat, took it right to where it was going to turn around at, and then it started turning around, made 700 quick dollars. These are the type of things I'm really good at. It's what I know how to do. It's what I know how to teach. So if you want to learn how to trade, I really do believe you should do this. Okay. The other cool thing that's happening is unlike any other time, this is the first time I've ever done this. Anybody knows me knows I've never done this before, ever in my entire career. But y'all been asking for a while, and I've been so hesitant. As soon as I say this word, y'all gonna know what I'm saying. If I said the word affiliate, you know what I'm saying? Because what people say is, AJ, you got a link? I got like 13 people that want to sign up. And throughout my entire career, I've been like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. But if you know people who are interested in trading or people are seeing what you're doing in the market and they're interested, here's a link. You can sign up to become an affiliate. And all that means is you'll make money off the people who sign up. That's all I mean. I don't know who you know. If you know them and they want to learn, you know them, I teach them. You should be rewarded for becoming a bridge for people. You know what I'm saying? Every road I know got a toll booth on it. So it's only right that if you refer someone, you also get the benefit. You know what I'm saying? So you could sign up here and become an affiliate. Holla at me. And you'll be an affiliate for cohort 13. Also, I said I was going to do something. It's not in affiliate paperwork, but what is the bread? Okay, so it's like a 15%, right? 15% of the bread. That's your affiliate fee. And then if you sign up 5 people, your course is free. Something like that. Yeah, sign up 5 people and your course free. That's fair? Is that cool? Are we cool?
Yes, sir.
Sounds good.
That's good.
All right, all right. People have asked
About to
me.
go quit my job.
Oh man, that's a beautiful thing. I've been on a couple of those calls, man. Quitting your job is a fun day. All right, so that's that.
Jason, real quick question on that
Yeah,
affiliate.
yeah,
Is there a link generate? I signed up already and I had to
yeah,
retract some links I just sent to friends because I want in on this.
yeah.
Will we get a new URL to track
Yeah,
that?
you'll get your own URL that looks just like the page. You know what I'm saying? Like I tested it out or whatever because I've never been into it. If you
Yeah,
Anybody who knows me, y'all know I've never done affiliates, right?
no, this is genuine. This is beautiful.
I've never done it because I didn't want it. Like years ago, trading was looked at as like this network marketing thing. You know what I'm saying? Like recruit people, recruit people. And I was like, no, teach people how to trade. So I've never done it before.
Right on.
But yeah, so if you sign up, you'll get an email that has a unique link, like a way to sign into a members area to check your portal, to set how you wish to get paid, PayPal or bank account. And then I think we have a settlement period, like, you know what I'm saying? And then like I press a button and the money goes to your account from mine. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that link, like you'll get a unique URL to sign up with. You can click it and then boom. It'll look like the same page as this, but it'll have your tracking information. So if anyone makes a purchase, it'll go to you. And I think they also have this thing where it's like, I guess they call it attribution. Like I'm literally learning about affiliates now because I never really did it before, but they have this like attribution thing. So like the cookies on someone's computer, even if they do it later, it'll still be attributed to your account because you were the person to share the link with them. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Is that cool? I know we've never done it before. It's a little bit
That's
different,
great.
but
I love it.
inventory
It is.
this is going 13. People said cool things about it. Kendra said this is my best work ever. You can watch the videos about that. Um, I've been doing it for a while. If you don't know me, I've been teaching folks how to trade for years, for years. Old, young, white, black, East Coast, West Coast, Canada, the Caribbean, Ethiopia, Egypt, Namibia, Nairobi, Kenya, Nigeria, Scotland, Ireland, Hong Kong, Australia. They're students like in the Kingdom of Atlanta, the Kingdom of New York. You know what I'm saying? Like there's students and there are bullies everywhere. It's been a pleasure and an honor to teach. So I've been doing that for a while. And in a lot of situations, um, you know what I'm saying? I'm really good at trading. I'm much better uh, than a lot of folks. But I think what my skill really is in kind of making complex concepts super simple. So you can check out this whole page. It's people talking about it, what it's been and what it's done in their lives. Some of these folks you don't even know, you haven't even seen them because after I teach you how to trade, you basically don't really need to be around anymore. These people like you, like, who are these folks? Yeah, it's like I've been at it for a while. All the stuff you get when to enter a trade, when to exit, when to weigh, how to identify clean targets, what makes a trade valid versus invalid, how to read market structure, how to remove the emotional trading and rules, how to make plans. You should see the study guides and the quizzes now. Like I'm kind of upping the ante on this one, like with personalized quizzes and with pass fails and all kinds of stuff. It's gonna be cool. So yeah, that's 13. 13 is gonna be fun. The theme for 13 is it's my time. I'm not sure if y'all see the logo, but the logo cold-blooded. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's gonna
Hey
be
Jay,
fun.
sorry to interrupt. The gold is
Okay.
coming up. The sell.
What is coming up?
That's sell on gold, 55.84.
Well, that's cool. You're nervous? Are you gonna take it?
Should I?
Which way is market going, up or down?
Up.
Why would you sell an upward facing market?
It's no, it's you put it on your chart.
I know, but if the market is going up, I'm putting places where you should sell from, right?
Yeah,
Good. So if the market's going up, would you rather be a buyer or a seller?
a buyer,
Good. When you're buying, what is your target? A sell target or buy target?
a sell target.
Good. So there are places you should sell from. You get it?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not necessarily saying that it would be a fantastic entrance. I'm just saying that it would be a fantastic place to target.
Okay.
Yeah. Overall, you know what I'm saying? I think I said we can get down as low as the 53, 55, 53.9. We kind of spent a little bit of time below it last candle, but uh, if they singing a song that's to the upside, I don't want to sing against them. When today is almost over, bro, I'm gonna take you through a drill. Remind me to take you through the drill where you walk outside your door. Just remember, just say, "Hey Jay, tell me about when you walk outside your door," and I'll take you through a drill that'll help you understand. Did anybody take the 261.25s? If you did, you're already up 700 and some change. I would get in it for a little time, not a long time. I would push my stop up because I believe in more of the downside of the market on the indexes than the upside. Ain't it crazy? That's $1,000. The gold thing was 700. This NASDAQ thing popped off. That's another six. The other stuff really don't count because I was just kind of taking it out of the blue. Yeah. So, man, good things happening in Bully Land. Oh, yeah. Last announcement. We're going to be at the DoubleTree in Tulsa, Oklahoma for Market Mastery Weekend. So the 50 folks that were the top sharers, you should be checking your email inbox. Everything's kind of like solidified now. Check your inbox for a little bit more information. It'll be good to go. Are we cool?
Can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
I'm really new to your group. I just popped in on an email.
Sweet. Thank you for coming
So
on.
yeah, thank you for having me, actually. I've been kind of lurking at you as a teacher for a little bit now.
Yeah, I've seen your name a couple of times.
I know, and this is the first time I've actually been able to like pop in and like watch, but I'm of course catching it at the end as well. So
For sure.
my question though is
Order filled.
this, your charting is very different than what I'm used to looking at. Is that
Yeah.
something that you go over in the cohort? Because I think
Yes.
like I understand, I think I have a good grasp on the language and the technicals. And then I get to the charts and I'm like, wait, what button am I pressing? What software is this? And I think that's for me one of the bigger hangups is just the software navigation on top of putting the technical pieces together. Is that covered in the cohort?
Yes, it
Or
is.
what foundational knowledge do you have to like have that be a benefit to the class? Because I don't want to come in and then it be over my head.
No, I totally understand, and that's a great question. I used to have prereqs, like maybe I'll do a workshop or some things that you should get before you jump directly into inventory. However, now what I've done is I've shaped it in such a way is like no matter what, you'll kind of get what you need in order to feel comfortable. So we start day one as though everyone is from Mars from an education standpoint. Like we literally start on what is a candle? Why are there candles? Why
Okay.
are the candles moving? You know what I'm saying? So for a lot of people, it's like, oh, this is so basic, but I really do start from an education point right there. Then when it comes down to like platform and mechanics, what I've done over the last few cohorts is put together a set of drills that allow people to master their hands, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's four pieces, and I guess if you want to, I'll get to it. But like when you're learning inventory as a voting system, or when I'm teaching you how to trade, I teach you how to trade in four pieces. It's in your head, in your hands, in your heart, and individuality. Those are the four pieces. So I have to put what's in my head in your head. Okay. Like you have to see it and know how to say it and verbalize it. That's a requirement because you got to learn. You know what I'm saying? That's just straight up. Like 2 + 2 is 4 because Miss Brusha told me so in my kindergarten class. You see what I'm saying? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then it has to be in your hands because what good is being able to see a bullseye if you don't know how a gun is shot? You see what I'm saying? You can,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't know how to use the weapon, it doesn't matter if you can see the target.
Yeah, that's exactly
So
kind of where I'm at sometimes.
on for that, what I did is I put in a lot of like mechanical drills. So you have drills where you have to write things down that you see visibly. You have drills on trade setups, and you have to take them under what some would call pressurized situations, fast moving charts, and being able to kind of keep up with what's happening in your brain, making sure your hands can keep up with your brain. That's really, really cool. Once it's there, then I think the last thing is just making sure it's in your heart. And we refer to this lovingly as being able to sit in the chair. When you see people go to the movies, they don't test their chair before they sit down. When you see them go to the theater or go to church, I don't see people testing chairs. They sit down. So, like, if you see a platform with 3 or 4 legs underneath, everybody in the world assumes this is a chair and they just go sit in it. That predetermined knowledge of some object that is foreign, but its efficacy and ability to support your weight is a thing. It's a truth that we've accepted. Psychologically, that has got to happen with any skill you have. You can be the best basketball player in the world, but if you don't think so, you're not going to make it. You see what I'm saying? You can, you know what I'm saying? You have to first believe that you can. Like the real estate between your ears is so important. So you gotta believe. Hey y'all, I'm telling you, down more than up on the ES and NASDAQ. Everybody heard me say that I like the downside on the indexes. If you take that 261.03, I tell you, take it for a quick bump. You can cover it, take quick targets, because I think we're going to go further down. Everybody heard me say that before I started talking to Margaret, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Agreed.
be careful.
Yes, sir.
Same thing, watch gold too. I tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a wild thing. It's a wild thing. We had a 5-minute candle just now go from 78 to 49. That's a $3,000 5-minute candle. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not feeling comfortable over there, hey, just wait till your boy say something. You know what I'm saying? Be careful over here. Be prepared. It's happening. Gold is happening. Okay, it's happening. We have to be very careful. That's another downside target on the indexes. When we get to '03, you might get a little bump to the upside. Hey, I am not looking to buy the indexes today. I am looking to sell the indexes today, and every buy order that you see below is a target that we're taking. Okay, it's gonna go the other way for a little while. Fine. It does not mean we're going to the moon at all. Everybody cool and clear on this?
Yes.
If you took the 55.32s on gold, I think I had them there. You're already up $1,000. Anybody took the 55.32s on gold?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, put the money in your pocket. Shh, we don't know what these fools doing. Put it in your pocket. Shh, right there. We don't know what these fools doing out here. They are crazy. They are crazy with a bullish leaning to them. Let's just put it money right in our pocket. Shh, that's it. Okay. All right. So the next
So is
thing,
this Ninja Trader, before you move on, I just want to know, is this Ninja Trader that I'm looking at?
yeah,
Okay.
but it doesn't matter the platform. Platforms are fine, whichever one you want to use, just so long as you can see the treasury bonds, the S&P 500 futures, the NASDAQ futures, you're good.
Okay.
Okay, platforms don't matter. I don't want you to get caught up in that part of it.
Well, that's part of it though, is I'm
Well, listen to what I'm telling you. You believe me or you believe you.
stuck trying to figure that out.
Listen to what I'm telling you.
I
Listen.
believe in the evidence I've been experiencing. I'm listening.
Let me like part of the game is making the game hard for people so that when they come in, you can overcharge them. That's part of the hustle. That's part of everybody's hustle. That's not a part of my hustle. I literally saw somebody who teaches financial education say live on the internet, if you ever find the secret, don't tell anybody. That's what he said. I'll show it to you. I was thinking to myself, and people follow this guy? I was thinking to myself, he's telling you right now that if he finds what works, he won't tell you. That's what he's saying. I can't believe it. Part of the hustle of this thing is kind of keeping people in the dark, to keep a culture around it, common language, common shared themes, et cetera, and to have an inside and an outside. If your long goal, 63 is my first real worry, okay? I was never worried about 55.47. My first real worry is 63. I think those guys are real. If we get through them, then 70. Then after that, let's go to 84. We got 27 seconds left on this candle. I called it long from 5532.1. So,
Nice call, Jay.
hey, what can I say except you're welcome? You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to be dismayed because it feels as though you're outside knocking and can't get in. That's how it was designed. But don't worry because it's not the platform that matters. It's the trader. That's it. If you know where it's going up from and you know where it's going down from, if you know how far it's going to go, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? I don't want you to get on yourself or feel like that's your hang up. It might not be. You know what I'm saying? That might not be your hang up. That's just a place that's kind of confusing for you right now, and it's nothing that you can't overcome. You can't overcome. You know what I'm saying? You could get this. It's not very difficult. You're going to be all right. I've seen a lot of students, a lot of them. Some of them, sharpest pencil in the box. Some of them, I'm talking about a dull knife that ain't cutting. You know what I'm saying? And all of them, you're able to turn them all into real students. You know, you could turn them all into real traders. You know, that's just the name of them. Okay? Don't get down on yourself, Martin. You feel me? This is when you say, yeah, Jay, I feel you, or nah.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, long as you're good.
No,
Long
no,
as
I'm
you're
here. I was typing it instead. So
good. I texted him, but he never responded. I need him to respond, though. I need him to respond. Sure do. Okay, that's cool with announcements and making money. I think we got 32s to go to 63. That's a $3,100 trade. That 261 off the open was kind of cool. We caught another like $700. I told you to take targets and cover that because we would go down. Anybody sold anything? Like, you know, you should be at this point, your next real target is like 256, 259.68 to the downside. And the ES, they don't have another real one until 69.93. So if you're short, you're really not looking for anything other than that. What about people? I told you the real sellers, when we bought 32, the real sellers were at 60. I'm sorry, when we bought 31s, the real sellers were at 63. Anybody sold 63? All right, cool. I'll watch it. Let's get to it. Are we having fun? Anybody making money?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Ain't no running when it's your turn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Nah, that's not the song I've been listening to. You know what song I've been listening to? I got it on my Apple Chill playlist. The Whispers. Grandmama's house, lost and turned out. Didn't, 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 didn't. Y'all remember that record? A
Yeah,
wolf in sheep's clothing,
that's the cut.
us mining on our way. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, 93s, they went right to them. I don't think I got filled. I'm a tick away. Did anybody get long on that target? Like instead of waiting to sell something, you just buying instead? If so, cover it pretty quickly. You know what I'm saying? Please cover. Please cover. Please, please, please. It's another minute and 18 seconds left on this candle. I think they're gonna punch this price in the face. And it, you know, maybe at the see, that's what I told you. Don't, you know, please cover it. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna, you see what I'm saying? Like, trust me, you want to be a seller. Grandma's house, lost and turned out. Okay, y'all need to chill right now. I'm gonna tell you, indexes. Let's have a talk. Time is 8:44. We get it. We get it. Like we're not trying you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else might be trying you, but we're not trying you. Okay. What we want to talk about right now, if I could just have your attention, is possibly considering turning around. Here are the cons. The cons of turning around. Obviously, you're not going down anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it looks like that's which way you want to go. I totally get it. However, here are the pros. If you chill, turn around, and give me a good price. Let's say something like, I don't know, 260.07. Hey, maybe 260.33. If you give me these prices, then what happens is more people can be a part of what you want to do. You know the old African proverb, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, take people with you. So you can let 259.20 buy you up, or you can let 69.77 buy you up. Let them do that. We'll turn this candle green and let's really make a move. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't stay down here. Don't get stuck. Okay? Let's make a good move. I think on the ES, man, if I were you, I'm gonna tell you where I would go. I know you might want to stop at 69.87, maybe even 69.86, but do me a favor. Keep going. I want you to go to 69.95. Do that for me. Would you please? All right. Now you just gonna front run my little 69.77s and not pick them up? Bro, you ugly for that now. Not coming down and get me. That's really bad behavior. Same thing over here. You're gonna get really close and not pick me up from where the buyers are. You're gonna play the top side of the zone. Feel you? It's all good. I played the low side because it's a selling day. But whatever. If you're short, I would consider moving my stop into place or taking targets because I'm anticipating that maybe we might have a small counter move for a few minutes here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm hoping that we at least get
Order filled.
them to turn around at like 850, 852. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for maybe not this candle, but the next. We kind of get it to flatten out, decelerate, maybe go the other way for a second. All right. Okay, 77s are in. They got picked up. The other ones are in. They got picked up. Okay, now this is what we got to do, folks. Man, that 63 seller was dope. That 63 on gold was clean. Mm, mm. Okay, this is what I want you to do on the ES. I mean on NASDAQ. I want you to go up to, please, like don't be bad. Can I at least get 259.94? Maybe? Please? I know you have other choices, but please, I'm just asking that you choose that. I feel like the girl who is on Coming to America. We don't mind the money that jingles, but we prefer the kind that falls. Y'all remember Lisa McDowell when she said that she was doing the offer?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, hey, Lisa McDowell, boy, Lisa McDowell told y'all, hey, don't give her that little money. You feel me? Okay, come on, man. You got 2 more minutes left. What you say?
My favorite part is when the servant came to the king and said, Sir, you have guests. And the way he said, let them wait. I'm talking to my son.
I'm talking to my son. Yeah, dog. That's what he said. And we got them 93s. That's all I really wanted. I'm not even mad. If that's all we get, 259.93 off of that low buy. I think we were long 259.19. I just wanted 93 out of it. Y'all heard me say that, right? The 77s. All I
Yes,
wanted
sir.
out of these 77s, I wanted these 77s to get a little higher. I wanted them back at 69. I wanted them back at 95. Or honestly, I want those to go back to 95. If you're in that long, what I want you to do is kind of bring your stop up and cover it. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense, everybody?
Yes, it does.
Is anybody in the long? Is anybody like, oh yeah, Jay, I'm long too.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
95. And if we get any problems beforehand, you get cool with getting out of there. I really want you to grab your stop. Seriously. Like watch the bonds. The bonds are at 24. You remember they were down at 18 and 19? They're at 24 right now. So I don't think we're done selling. At least right now, I'm not seeing that. So at any time they get emotional again and roll on you, you know what I'm saying? I want you to pull your stop up. We're targeting a 95. Hopefully we can get there.
Orders
On the
submitted.
ES. Hopefully we can get there. You know, hopefully. I can see a 91 in our way, and I would like a 95. On the NASDAQ, same. All I wanted on the NASDAQ was 259.95. That was it. I don't want anything else. That's it. We don't need no problems with these folks. None. You don't want problems with these folks on a day like today. You get caught buying, it can hurt your feelings. If you're not in a trade right now, I would suggest you do not get in a trade right now. This candle is probably going to be the trickiest one of the day. A lot of space to go down really early to the downside. And for some reason, I don't believe it. If you're still long from 77, holding it for the miracle to get back up to 70.34, God bless you. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I think you're amazing. Whoa.
Target filled.
Hey, I gotta
Target filled.
mentors, y'all in here for a second. I need to holler at Angelica for 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay? I'll be right back. I just need to holler at my wife for a second. There are mentors in the room. If y'all have any questions, mentors, y'all chime and make it a conversation real fast. I'll be right back. Okay? We making a lot of money though. Y'all should feel real good.
Hmm.
Hey, bullies. I don't have much to say. We all got the instructions, so we know what we're doing, what we're not doing. Stick to your plan, get what you came for, and there's no need to be greedy. Live to trade another day, and happy trading. If you all have any questions, feel free to open your mic, because like he said, his mentor is here to help with any of those questions you might have. I'm going to get back to this money.
Well said.
Hey mentors, what was the command you use when your Ninja Trader is acting up and you're trying to reset your database or something like that? What are the steps for that?
You can go to your control center.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to like get out of a trade, close it out?
No, I'm not in the trade, but it crashed and my screens are just stuck and frozen and not moving at all.
Anybody want to chime in and help? I would first make sure I'm not in any orders. You're talking about the
You just want to refresh.
yeah, you can do that. It was something DG
How do I
mentioned.
do that?
Anybody know how she can do that without completely closing out? You can close it out by going to your control center, hitting the X in the right, and just close everything out and start over.
Yeah, it's not
refresh
it's not responding. I might have to do a hard.
Or she can click on right click on an open space and go all the way down to reload all historical data.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
That's the one I was talking about.
Hey, what's going on, bullies? Hey, do y'all think that we start to push up from here on the NQ or indexes, or you think that is? I guess what are your thoughts right now? I know 95 was the original target, but what's up, Jay?
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? What you doing? I told you it's about to be a very confusing 10 minutes. From about 8:52 on, it's gonna be really confusing. You gotta say it like think about turning around the market like this. Speedboat versus cruise ship. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then ask yourself this question. For the last hour, what would you have rather been, a seller or a buyer?
Seller.
Why are you concerned about if it turn around then?
Yeah, facts. Just find a place to go with.
You know what I'm saying? Counter trend traders always get filled. And they typically end up hating it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, got you.
Man, I'm telling you, you dance with the music. You don't dance against it. Dance with the music. Dance with it until they give you a reason not to. It's gonna be a funny looking 2 more minutes, in my opinion. I'm like, this is gonna be a weird time. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird because it'll look like one thing, look like the other. They're trying to close the hour down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Go back in your mind and look at any hourly candle. If it's green, it's got a little wick above. If it's red, it's got a little wick below. That's the end of the hour kind of peeling back the other way. We at the end of the hour. So it's gonna get funny here. If they mean to go down, they could kind of come up a little bit. If they, you know what I'm saying, it could get real funky, so be careful at the end of the hour. And then just dance with the music. If down's the way, sell it. All right. Time is 9 o'clock. the things that I've called so far, I call bonds. I call it long from the 20s, like 23-ish. That first touch, that worked out pretty good. I think we got four ticks off it. Um, I think that's really all I had. I think I might have had a 20 as well. Yeah, I had a 27, no, a 19 and a 17. Did anybody get long on the 19s on the bonds? First touch 23s made it to 27. And then the 19s are still working right now. Anybody got long 19s bonds?
Order filled.
Anybody like, I don't trade those because they're disgusting? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't trade those. Just guys.
It's all good, big dog. On gold, we had a couple things. I stopped paying gold attention once y'all caught them 32s. I was like, well, I need to pay attention to my other kids, the ones that trade ES and stuff. I called 63 short on gold.
Order filled.
Man, sellers at 63, 55, 63. Super dope. But the one that I'll talk about is the 55 31.1s. We got long on those and they went to the 55 63s. Anybody remember me saying this on gold up to 63 and 63 is where the sellers are?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure y'all know. I think this, to me, the 63 short for me is like, I think now we see target 5504, but whatever. We don't have to count it if y'all don't want to count it. I
Count it,
said it
Jay.
though. Okay, count it. I mean, I know I said it. 55.
Count it.
Yeah. Y'all don't sound like y'all like, yeah, he said it. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all like cranky about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be cranky. You know why people be cranky though? I realize it's because they heard me say it and they didn't take it.
Yeah,
That's why
exactly.
they cranky. You know what I'm saying? You'll believe in Steph Curry. Many times as he shot that 3-pointer, many times I've been sitting and doing this. Trust me. If Jay tell you it's gonna go, you know, believe what I'm telling you now. Believe me. And if you can't believe me, leave me be. Um, let's call targets this 04 situation. 63 short to 04. That's ridiculous. When the last time you seen 63 to 04 in 15 minutes? That's ridiculous. That's really ridiculous. That's crazy. That's really crazy. When it comes down to the ES, y'all had a short pre-market, but I can't count that because it was like if I had to be anything, I'd be a seller. It wasn't like everybody jump in at this price. I gave you the thing that I called was the 77 counter long. Y'all remember the 77s, 59, 77? We caught that long to like 90. I wanted the 95s, but we got it to 90. 77 long to 90. I would be like, that's the only thing that I've quote unquote called on the ES. And then the NASDAQ. We had the 251 something off the open. We had 251. What was it? It was like an hourly move. This first counter. It was no 261.25 long off the open. 61.25. It was here somewhere. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? I'll probably have to look at the 1 minute chart, but it was 261.25. I think we got it up to like $700. And I was like, yo, y'all cover this and get out of here because we're really gonna go down today. Anybody remember that on NASDAQ when I was like, hey, we're really gonna end up going down today? Cover that.
Yeah.
Anybody remember this?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a 60-minute stop sign.
That's what it was.
Yep.
Like they
So
really smacked the sugar on the iced tea.
I'm telling you. Then we had a counter, the same ES counter from 77. We had it, I want to say like a 22, 259, 22 long, and I wanted 22 to 95. I gotta look at executions. Where did I have it? It was data series, executions, marker only. Can I get that? There we go. It was somewhere around here. Yeah, I think it was right here, the 24s, I want to say. We caught the 24s on that counter and we went 259.24 up to all I wanted out of it was 95. We got there. I remember 259.95. And then for me, it was I wanted to lay out. I laid out of the last two candles of the hour. I don't think I called anything else on anything. I was like, if you're not in anything, don't get in anything. That was like the 8:55 candle. I said this might be the most confusing one of the day. Anybody remember me saying that? Like, if you're not in anything, don't get anything. This candle could be very confusing, yada, yada, yada.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, let's total everything up. On the bonds, we had 10 points. That's $312.50. On the ES, we have from 77 to 90. That's 13 points. 13 points is $650. On gold, we had our way, I would say. We caught 55.31s to 55.63, and that is for 32 points. And then we caught 55.63 down to '04. That was for 59 points. That might be the biggest gold trade I've called in a day, like a biggest call of the day. That might be a PR for me. I don't believe I've had a 59-point trade on gold. That's for a total of 91 points. I know that's going to feel astounding. The only reason that that's happening is because gold and its viscosity today. I think that's the best word I can use to explain it. It's I mean, it's really moving. It really is moving. Like the 5-minute candles are ridiculously long. It's ridiculous. If it's 91 points on gold, basically it's $100 a point. So that's $9,100 on gold. And the NASDAQ, we had a $600 call off the open. That's what I'm telling y'all to cover it. And then 259, 24s got up to 95. That is a 69-point call on the NASDAQ. 69 points is how many ticks? So 69 times 4. Somebody help me with that. 9 times 4 is 36. 4 times 6 is 24 plus 3 is 27. That's 276 ticks. Did y'all get the same thing as me there?
Yep.
Okay, 276 times 5 is what we're looking for now. 5 times 6 is 30. Put
1,380.
4,380. Does everybody agree with his math?
1,380.
1,380? I was
Yeah,
about to
yeah,
say
1,000.
4,000. 1,000. Does everybody agree with that math, or is that math agreeable? 35, 38, 3, 5, 2 is 10 plus 3. I got same thing, 1,380. Is that what y'all got?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's add them all up. We got 1,380 on the NASDAQ plus 9,100 on gold plus 650 on the ES plus $312 on the ZB. Anybody tell me your totals and then we'll compare notes. 4, 5, 11, 14, 9, 10, 11. What'd y'all get? Did you get 12,442? Do you all care? If not, I'll just do it by myself. It's okay.
Absolutely.
1,380
We care,
plus
Jeff. When it's trade.
9,100 plus 650 plus 312. 11,442, not 12, Jason. 11,442. $11,442 a contract call today. Some people in this community trade with 2, 3, 4, 5 contracts at a time. That means that those would have been 11,442 times as many contracts as you would have used, you know. If you're mad, how many people are in the green right now? Like, oh, I made money today. I made money.
Me.
Me.
Yes.
I mean, money.
Me.
Now that
Me.
you hear how much money I've called, Do you feel bad about making money?
Not at all.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
I agree.
That's what I want to make sure. I've had discussions with folks, and sometimes they say there's frustration in the trade room because you might hear that, whoa, there's been 5,000 or 7,000 or $8,000 worth of calls, and you only have 800 or 900 bucks, right? Anybody ever felt that way before? Like, dang, all those calls, and I only really made 400 myself, or I only made 500. Anybody feel like that?
In the beginning, I did.
Yeah, at first, yeah.
I want you all to recognize it don't matter. You don't have to catch it all to have a great catch. When we eat from Red Lobster and when we eat from the seafood place, those folks, they don't catch all the fish. You know what I'm saying? They don't catch all the crab, they don't catch all the lobster. You know what I'm saying? They don't get them all. And our job is not necessarily to get them all. After all, there've been so much that I missed. I haven't been short since 8:55. So I would have missed all of that. On the ES, I never called a short, except the pre-market joint that I had up here at like 20s. I think I was short 28 or something up here. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to get them all to have a great day. It's okay to go 11 for 14 from the field, 17 of 25 from the field. It's okay to be 76% from the field. You can still do a lot with that. You can make a lot of money like that. So don't get down. The other thing I want to ask is anybody in the red? There's something that's peculiar to our room. I don't know any other trade room that does it to make sure if people are in the red, we can call a trade to get them out of the red. If you're in the red today, it's an easy day to be in the red on, because you might have a contrarian mindset, like the person who was buying the indexes as they went down. Anybody that person, like, oh, it was going down and you bought it? Anybody?
I bought it for a bit and then I quickly changed my mind. Like, nope, 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 wrong direction.
Yep, I'm that person.
Yeah, yeah. So if you're in the red right now, or D, are you in the red?
Yes, sir.
There are two things I want to give you. One is BTA, you know what I'm saying? And I got to do it because it's only fair.
True.
So the vibe is, I said I would teach you all something. Everybody, turn your cameras on. This is great. Turn your cameras on, everybody. I said I would teach you something. YouTube, you're going to get a treat. This is a treat for you. You should not be getting this. This is really only for my children. Only for my children. Okay? All right, this is only for my children. Turn your cameras on. If you're mine and you know I love you and you want to make things right, do what I'm telling you to do. All right. Now here, everybody I want you to turn your camera on and I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Clara, that's you too, even if you are at work. Close your eyes. I want you to imagine that you're at your dinner table. You're at your dinner table. You're at the dinner table. And you're enjoying a great meal. TV's on. It's good stuff going on. And then all of a sudden, you hear commotion coming from the front door, and it's getting louder and louder and louder. At first, you're not going to pay it any attention, but then it kind of gets so crazy where you're like, man, I got to see what's going on. So you put your fork down, you get up from your meal, and you go to the front door, and you open the front door. And when you open the front door, you can't even see the grass in the yard. You can't see the street. There are so many people in the front door. So many people. It is like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade is happening in front of your front door. But there's something odd happening. I want you to look to the left. When you look to the left off your front door, you see a sea of people wearing green shirts. A sea. And when you look to your right, it's a sea of people wearing red shirts. And I mean, they got on red shirts and sweaters and hats. Some of the babies have on red. Old people have on red. Tall people have on red. Then you look to the left again, you start realizing, man, people got green stuff on and they got green stuff on their dogs and they got green gloves and green socks. And some of them are white and some of them are black and some of them, man, some of them are young and old and some of them are Hispanic and some of them are Asian and some of them are, and they just all in front of your yard. And then all of a sudden they stop yelling and they look at you and they say, pick a side. Okay, open your eye. That's the market. That's the market. That's the market. They looking at you and they saying, pick a side. What you gonna be, red or green? Who you running with? Now, if you ever go outside of your door and you look left and you see 3 people with a green shirt, and you look right and you see 3 million people with a red shirt, everybody tell me what shirt you gonna put on, green or red?
Red.
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 Good.
Red.
And if you go outside and you see 1 million billion people with green shirts on, and you see 3 old people who teeth coming out, they teeth coming out, they old, they teeth coming out their head. They own canes and walkers, and they have a little red flag they holding up like they got it at the drugstore. Which one you gonna go with? You gonna go with green or you gonna go with red?
Green.
Green.
Thank you.
Green.
That's trading. It's not about being right. It's about being able to join the winning side. It's not about being right. If the market's going up, I want to buy it. If the market's going down, I want to sell it. And I am not invested in either direction. I will sell the market at 901, take a target below me and buy it at 901 in 45 seconds. I will change my mind on a dime. If I'm looking at the green side and they all got on green, and then what they do is take off the green shirt and underneath it it's a red shirt, I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh, y'all was going up, now you want to go down? Fantastic. Me too. That's trading. Don't try to be right and don't fight the tidal wave. If there is a tsunami coming to the shore, you can't stand on the shore with a shield. You got to run. Go with the flow. The water's coming towards the sea. Water's coming towards the land as a tsunami. Guess which direction the cars go in? The same direction as the water. They going inland. They going with the flow. This is not, I don't want to make it sound trivial, but it's not rocket science. It's not trivial, but it's not rocket science. You make the money going with the majority. That's how you make it in the market. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
That's
sir.
how you make
Yes,
it in
sir.
the market. Does this make sense to everybody?
Yes, it does.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now, anybody other than D in the red? All right. How far are you down? How much money you down, bro?
I'm down about
100 or 80?
Yeah, 800.
What's your daily loss limit?
Today it was 1,000 because I'm working to pass this. Well, today was 1,000 because I'm working to pass this combine. It closes the end date is Thursday.
What's your current combine P&L?
50 flat.
That's your P&L right now? What is it today? Today's day 1 or something?
Yeah, today is 50 flat. Right now, I was at 50.8.
How many days you been in?
Well, this will be next Thursday will be my full 30 days. So about 21?
What's the high you ever had on that account?
50.8.
Do you have the tendency to get in trades and when they turn green, you cut them off quick?
Yeah, I've been working on that. Yep. and when they red, I stay red.
Okay, that's common. I want you to stop trading today.
Okay.
I want you to stop trading today. Not because I can't call another trade for you. Sure, I can. But particularly, I just want you to not trade anymore today.
Okay.
And then what's your daily profit target on this account?
So my daily was 200 to 300.
And then your loss limit is 1,000?
Yeah, I put my take as 2 to 3 because I was just doing base hits the last couple of days.
Man,
And so that's what I've been taking when
I
I
don't
get
know
it.
what language you're using. I've never taught you that. I just do base hits. What are we talking about?
Oh,
What's your
so yeah,
profit target and what's your loss limit
so
every
my
day?
loss limit was 1,000.
Uh-huh.
My daily profit is 500.
Okay.
But
Is that how I teach it?
No, you say flip it. So if
So why are you doing something different than what I taught? And I'm not trying to be funny, but trust me, let's go through the math.
True.
Let's go through the math. We'll do it like this. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Let's say that's the math. If you put yourself in a position where when you make money, you make 200, but when you lose money, you lose 1,000. What you're saying is for every 5 days I win, I can wipe it away with 1 day. That means you can literally have a winning week, open up the candles, open up the chart the next following week and wash away all of your work.
Right.
That's just mathematically a bad way to try and grow. I want you to flip it. Switch it. Just switch it. I'm trying to make $400, $300 a day before I lose $150.
Okay. Yeah,
That's going to set you straight. That's going to set you straight right there. Just that alone, just flip it. You feel what I'm saying? Because mathematically, we want to give you a chance to grow the account. That means hit your target, hit your loss limit, get up. That if you with this setup, if you have one losing day, you can have 4 winning days and still be down for the week. You lose 1,000 day one, and then you make 200 a day for 4 days. That's 800. You're going to end the week down $200.
Right.
That's crazy to win 4 times out of 5 and still be down. That's only because the math is bad. That's not because the trader is bad. You feel what I'm saying? It's not your trading. It's just the math. You put yourself in an impossible situation. Every day is do or die. And you can't live like that because you're not a computer, and even computers crash. You're a person. You feel what I'm saying? So put yourself in good human direction. Put yourself in a good way. Don't put yourself in a bad way. Let's call this Monday. We call this Friday. We'll call this Tuesday. We'll call this Thursday.
And I could keep it funky too. That's what I was doing. I was following that routine until today. So like I was taking 300 targets, calling in a day. If I lost more
How
than
many days you
150
been in that 50K combine?
since the 6th.
The 6th of what?
This month.
So what it is?
And I got as low as 49 flat and then brought it back
Built
up.
it back up.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's obvious 2 things that you need to work on. You need to work on walking away when you lose.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to walk away when you win and be cool with slow.
Right.
Be cool with slow and walking away. That's your 2 things. Like I have won fights and I have lost fights. I have won deals and I have lost deals. I have won trades and I have lost trades. Pat says this so good. You want to give yourself a chance to trade again tomorrow. That's Patrick 101. That's Pat, Mentor Pat 101. 101. We not gonna blow the game today. We might lose today. We ain't gonna lose everything today.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He's right. He's not wrong. He's right. Okay. So, bro, all you do is flip what you're doing. Hey, I'm trying to make $1,000 before I lose 200, or I'm trying to make $400 before I lose 200. If you have that in mind, check the math. If you have 2 winning days, bing, bing, and 3 losing days, bing, bing, bing. Now you only write 40% of the week. You only had a 40% win rate over the week. You feel me?
Yeah.
But bruh, if when you win 400, that's 400, 800. When you lose 200. That's 200, 400, 600. You walking out of the week with $200.
Right.
$200 a week is $800 a month. $800 a month is $9,600 extra at the end of the year.
Yeah, that's facts.
And I'm talking about that's slow rolling, dog. You just slow rolling at that point. You like a baby. You see what I'm saying? Like, but look at the difference. Be cool with slow and be cool with walking away and just set your math right. If you set your math right, you'll walk away with the money. We make our money getting up. Or I would say this, we become consistent traders walking away from the computer, not sitting on it. When you hit your target, you get up. When you hit your loss limit, you get up. If you set it right, all you have to do is keep trading and keep getting up. I'm done. Great day. I'm done. Great day. I'm done. Great day. Great day. Good day. All right. Good day. I had a losing day. Great day. I had a winning day. Great day. I had a losing day. Great day. How long until this becomes like only 2 times a week you win? How does it look if this happens?
Looks a lot better.
You think if you do anything, like if anybody does anything, I don't care if it's cutting onions. If you keep doing it, you're going to get better at it. So maybe month 1 looks like the top level, but maybe month 4 looks like this one. So
Right.
that's 400, 400, 400, 400, 1,600 minus 200, 1,400. And that's your week. 1,400 a week is $2,800 a month. It's $5,600 a year. You're gonna put an extra 60 and change in your pocket every year. An extra
That's low.
$60,000 in change in your pocket every year. That ain't bad.
Not at all.
And we not even changing the profit target. Dog, team, no lie. I really did call 11 bands. I really did. And I didn't call them all. And I only called the ones that felt good. And I only called the ones that seemed cool. And I really kept it G. It wasn't like, oh, stretching for every candle. Bro, you're gonna get so good at this if you hang out. You're gonna get so good at it, it'll be like child's play. If you keep with it, you know what I'm saying? Like if you dribble the ball, you're gonna get good at dribbling. If you shoot the ball, you'll get good at shooting. If you dribble and shoot and have a coach, you'll get better faster. And if you don't give up, you'll be LeBron. And one thing about basketball, you age out of that. Trading, you never age out. You never age out. You never age out of trading. You can be 70 in doing this. You can be like my oldest student. My oldest student is 81. Still doing this. I got grandmas and grandpas. They 76. They at the casino in Biloxi, Mississippi. Yeah, we just traded, Jay, and now we about to go to the casino. That's really my inbox on Instagram. Bruh, you could do this forever. Forever. And if you in America and you make $5,000 a month, you're going to have some place to stay and you're going to have something to eat at least. Depending on where you at. You're going to have a place to stay, something to eat, and something to drive. You make 5 bands. When the last time, let me ask everybody a question. When the last time you seen me call $400 and I was done for the day?
Order filled.
Never.
Never.
Wait till it get to 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,500. You walk away with $3,500. Or you really get good, it's 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 1,500 loss. You walking away with 10,500 a week. And this is not a stretch of the imagination. I got students, I taught them to trade in October. They did it in November. You dig what I'm telling you?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not stretching it. Just make the math work and be cool with walking away. Can everybody see this? Can everybody see this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we
Yes.
can.
We're still in the month of planning for the year. I haven't cemented all of the year's plans yet. So it's still in the month of planning. Go back to your trading journal, your trading plan, and make sure that you don't have yourself upside down on daily loss limit and daily profit target. Okay, make sure. And if you don't know what daily loss limit or daily profit target is, I'll let you boy. All right, nobody else said that they were in the red. We're having a pretty good day. Market's still doing exactly what we thought it was going to do, which was go down on the indexes. Jesus, gold is gold is Alicia Keys. And the bonds finally woke up. I had the bonds long all day. Lowest trade was the 19s. If you're in the 19s, that trade is worth way more than I gave myself credit for today. And yeah, that was it. Any other questions about anything?
Can
Did
you
y'all have a good
maximize the
day
gold
today?
chart? Did you only have 2 cells on it?
The gold?
Yes.
Yeah, it was I had the 84 and the 23 thing. Dre was short. I think Dre got short in there 70, 73s or something. I want to say Dre was there. Probably like 810. It was early because we ended up doing gold second. So I broke down the bonds, then I broke down gold. We were long pre-market 810s here. And then we got long again, and I didn't really count it, but I called long at 815 from 55.61s to 63s, and then Dre sold it down. So it was some sellers up there a little shorter too. I think it was like a 73, a 83, and a 56.23. And we said gold should fall. It was kind of like it's been up there too much. If they want to, you remember I was talking about gold. I was like, if they want to keep this healthy, they need to come back into the range because it's a little unhealthy. They keep running off at the end of the day. So they'll consolidate, break at the end of the day and leave so many problems. And not only did they solve the problems from yesterday afternoon, but they solved the ones from a couple days ago as well today. Now I feel like, okay, gold is probably settled. And I wouldn't be surprised if we ended our day in the 54.50s or 54.20s in this area, somewhere between 20 and 50. Any other questions? Good, good, good. Did you all have a good time today? Y'all had a good time, everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Good, good, good. Did
Yes.
y'all learn something? Everybody
Yes.
learned something?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Good, good,
Absolutely.
good. I'm so glad. Hey, shout out to everybody that's watching on YouTube. Man, if you go to like maybe a link in the bio, and I'll change it too on YouTube, so you can kind of go there and subscribe. Every Thursday we do Open Trade Room. I was inspired by this show that I watched called West Wing. West Wing was one of my favorite shows growing up, and then they taught me something called like Block of Cheese Day. And I didn't know that this was real, but like the White House used to open up the doors and put out a big block of cheese, and whoever you were, whatever citizen, you can come sit down, wait in the lobby, and somebody from the government would hear what was going on in your mind and your complaint. Of course, the country's too big to kind of do that kind of thing now, but what it does is create like an open door policy. And in our thing that we do, this trading thing that we do, most people don't even believe it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even believe it's real. They don't believe I'm real. They don't believe this thing is real. They don't believe people really can trade. And what I wanted to do was make sure that you all see once and for all, trading is real. And we do this every Thursday. So you can come, you can ask questions, you can ask platform questions, you can ask trading setup questions, all kinds of things. What I'm encouraging you to do right now is if you don't know how to trade, you should join me for inventory as a voting system cohort 13. It starts on February 9th. Enrollment stops on the 8th.
Target filled.
And you're going to hear a lot of that the whole time with it. A lot of target fills. Once again, I'll grab that link for you. This is the link. People have texted me about it. Shout out to the people who text me. People hit me up on DM on the gram about it. DM on Facebook about it. Hey, Jay, I'm interested in that 13. Here's that 13. 13 gonna be cold-blooded. When I tell you it's gonna be cold-blooded, I am not playing games. I'm turning people into ATMs this time. I like that top of the year energy. And I've done all kinds of things with inventory, but I feel like every time I teach it, I get better at it. And I've done 13 cohorts of this material. I've had people, they join the cohort and get a payout before the cohort is over. I had people, they join the cohort 2 weeks after the cohort, they have a $73,000 day. Anybody remember that? The interior decorator with the $73,000 day last year?
Yes.
She had
I
the
remember her.
day
Yeah.
live in the trade room. No cap, real talk. Just folks learning how the market really works, like it actually making sense. And one thing that you'll notice, like you know a tree by the fruit. I want you all to see that you really don't see people from last year still here. You know why that is? Because when I teach them, they don't need anything else. They're all right to do it by themselves. I empower people to do it. I empower them to do it. I teach them how, and I empower them so that they're able to do it for themselves. Lastly, we're doing something different, something cool, and that is this. Hey, if you want to refer people and tell your friends and get bread, get bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad. I believe that you should be paid for telling people about something. You know what I'm saying? So they have this thing called affiliate stuff. Like if you want to be an affiliate, you can sign up for that, and you'll have the opportunity to, like, refer your friends and get paid. You get paid for putting your friends in something good. Are there any questions about those things right there? Any questions at all? Okay, I have one more thing that I said I was going to show you. I know that it should be in screen recordings in my phone.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah, what's up?
Sorry, before you move on, I was like looking for my unmute. Um, I can we talk on the side after this, like just for 3 minutes or 4 minutes? Is that okay? Is that an option?
I think that what you're going to say is going to benefit a lot of people, and I want people to kind of get it too. Is that
Well,
okay?
it's not a question about trading specifically. It's an affiliate question. I can ask it here,
Yeah,
and
go
that's
ahead,
fine
go
too.
ahead. I'm
Okay,
kind of new to
so
the game, so I'll make sure I have a good answer. If not, I'll make sure like somebody that
okay.
you know what I'm saying, that I
Well,
work with answers you well. Sure.
this might be perfect opportunity then, because you're new and I've been watching one specific trader that just started their affiliate program, and I think it's genius, and I think I'd be the right person for it. So I'm going to make a proposition for you. So I kind of know a little bit, but I really like need to figure it out and nail some stuff down. And what this trader did is he took one person and created her to be an affiliate, and she just documents her whole process on Instagram. And it's like she's new, kind of starting from nothing, and she's trading, and then she's doing challenges and stuff, and he's helping her through it. And every time she just tags him, she's like, I don't know what I'm doing, this is my mentor. I don't know what I'm doing, this is my mentor. And you see her whole journey, wins, losses, the mental struggle, all of that. And I was like, that'd be kind of cool. And so if you're starting this program, I think I'd be a great person to affiliate with. Can I document my whole process and tag you in it, in the process? And like, I'm a widow. I don't have a huge following, but I have lots of cheerleaders, and I think I could grow it if I said, hey, my husband passed away last year and I'm going to start this new journey, changing my life. Follow me. And I'm learning to day trade. And then I just tag you every time within my videos, and I'm going to join your cohort. Would that be something you'd be interested in? Can I do that?
I don't think that that's necessarily an affiliate. I think that's more like an ambassador or an evangelist. And I think that there are different parameters to something like that than would be an affiliate. I'm not close to the idea, but what you're basically talking about is like influencer marketing. And it would be
I
like
guess.
influencer marketing with a micro influencer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not against that idea. I just programmatically don't have the things in place for that from 0 to 100 or the whole thing. You know, like I don't have the paperwork, I don't have the Kate, like if we talking like I don't have the cadence of social, I don't have the cadence of how many times to meet with you a week in order to sharpen your skills as a trader. What I do have is a wall of testimonies of people who are already saying the things that you're talking about, like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm with Jay and I'm making money. I have a wall of people doing that sort of thing, but I've never done some form of influencer marketing in that way. And I think that, in my opinion, what you're talking about is something different from affiliates. You see what I'm saying? I don't believe
Okay.
it's a
Yeah, I
great,
don't
it's a
know either.
great
I
thing
just
though.
thought I would be
I think it's
kind of
great.
fun to document my process. And it wouldn't be I think it would, in my mind, it would be the same as like the referral thing. It wouldn't be like an extra, like you pay me, I'm an influencer. Not like that. Cause
No, no, no.
like I
I
said,
totally
I don't know what
understand.
I'm doing. You know?
No, no, no. I totally
So
understand. But like, say for example, okay, I got to get off of YouTube if I'm gonna talk to you for it. Hey, I love you, YouTube. Y'all take care of yourself, okay? Let me go right here and what do? Stop right here. Boom. Then I would